Okay, let's start. So, napakagandang gabi po sa inyo lahat, LPTs. Ayan, we are now 612. So, this is now a good number to start. Once again, curriculum development tayo, professional education. So, marami sa board examination to. Kaya kailangan lang natin ulit-ulitin ang video, mag-participate lang po kapag nagpapadrill na ako. And then, ano lang, kumuha ng sapat na tulog kapag pagod. Huwag masyadong i-pressure ang sarili ha. Medyo mahaba pa po yung preparations na atin pong gagawin, okay? Yan. Hello sa mga taga Cebu. Hello sa mga taga Zamboanga, sa mga taga Masbate. Andito na sila sa mga taga Bato, Leyte. Okay. So ayan. Again, kumusta? Kumusta ang ating preparations? Hindi ba nahirapan? Kung nahirapan man, inspired ba na alamin yung mga bagay na hirap ka or napapagod na agad pagtingin pa lang sa mga na-purchase mo na reviewers? Yan. Sir, bakit hindi ka nagbibigay ng soft copy? Dahil po maraming soft copy diyan sa online. Puwede niyo naman po yang ma-download. Napakarami, may nagbebenta. So, dadagdag pa ba ako diyan? Ang akin na lamang po is ipaliwanag lahat ng konsepto na nandun sa mga reviewers mo at ipapa-drill ko, 'di ba? Sabi nga ni Dale's Cone of Experience, mas naririnig, na-i-experience, nadi-drill, nade-demo, mas marami kang matatandaan sa board exam. Ilan yung maalala mo kapag ikaw ay nagbabasa? 10%. So, I would go for the higher percentage of the daily cone of experience para at least guided ka kahit ano yung ginagawa mo. Kasi kapag nagbabasa ka, dapat nakafocus ka, di ba? Pero kapag nakikinig ka lang, kahit chismosa ka, may ginagawa ka, nakikinig ka sa akin, may natutunan ka pa rin. Chismosa ka, di ba? Ah, that's it, 'no? So, sa teaching profession natin, the previous, session, teaching profession, dapat napanood niyo na po 'yun, okay? So, there, let's go. Sa anong oras ba daw matapos? Huwag munang maghanap ng katapusan, 'no? Nagsimula pa lang tayo, ha? So, kung kailan matatapos 'to, kung kailan ako mapagod, 'no? That's it, okay? Good evening, everyone. So, again, professional education, ano yung clue natin on how to answer perfect questions? Code U, C4, context. Ano yung kabuuan? Ano yung konteksto? Add one out or elimination method. Anticipating or hypothesizing correct answers. Do not look at the choices right away, di ba? Letter D, the best clue is on the stem of the question. U, umbrella method. One choice corresponds to other choices. So, lagi lang pong i-apply ang techniques na yan kapag ikaw ay sumasagot sa mga questions na akin pong ipapakita. Okay? At huwag tatamad-tamad ang mga matutulog, ang mga kukunin ng dilim ay hindi papasa. Naku, wag naman sana. So lumaban ka ha. Kasabay mo po akong ilalaban yung pangarap mo na yan na ipasa ang board examination na to. So laban, huwag sumuko, laban lang. Ayan, LPTQT ngayong December. Sige, pakitype po ng LPTQT ngayong December. Go! Sa mga nakikinig pa, buhay na buhay pa ang diwa, paki-comment nga ang LPT na ngayong December. Ayan, manifesting. LPTQT, very good. Ayan na sila. Hi everyone from Davao. Okay, sige. So, kitang-kita natin na they are monitoring. So, ayan, okay na. Sir, paano ba 'pag napapagod mag-review, tinatamad? Okay, teacher. Noong May 24 lumabas yung board examination results. Napakarami pong nasaktan. And, guess what? They all expected their names to appear on the list of passers. Pero bakit 54% yung pumasa at yung 46% bumagsak? It's because napagod yung iba along the way sa pagpunta sa board examination. Yung preparation nila, nagtatamad sila, tutulog-tulog sila, wala silang gana mag-review. Huwag mong gawin yung mistake nila, 'di ba? Sabi nga, we do not repeat history. We do not repeat the mistake of others. Para naman po sa mga repeaters, nagawa niyo na po yung pagtatamad-tamad noon. So now this time focus, bigay niyo na po ang best niyo, kasama niyo po ako. Nandito lahat ng gusto niyong alamin, lahat ng inaral niyo sa review center, susubukan ko lahat na ipa-drill 'yan. Eto na po ang pang-sampung season ko doing this coaching. And lahat po, every season, may dinadagdag, may inaral, at mas hinasa ko pa ang aking sarili para sa'yo. Okay? Para sa'yo ngayon na nanonood, lalo na yung mga repeaters na nagdesisyon na magtatak Sir Melvin ngayon, hindi kita bibiguin, please focus sa aking drills. Sumabay ka, yun ang parameter natin. 'Pag nakasabay ka na sa drills ko, naku, walang rason na mababagsak ka pa ngayong September, okay? So, yung mga yun, sabi nila nanood lang ng isang beses tapos umalis na. So, ngayon nag-focus na sila. I hope 'wag kang mang-iwan, ilaban natin hanggang sa board examination mumultuhin kita, and that's true. Yung mga nag-recommend sa inyo, sinabi nila na nagmumulto daw ako during the board examination. It does not happen overnight, okay? 4 months tayong magsasama sa review. And that review will entail a lot of drills, and those drills during the board examination, kasama mo ako. Maririnig mo akong nagsasalita na ikaw ay nagbabasa dun sa question sa board examination. At number one pa lang, tatawa ka na, napadrill to ni Sir Melvin. So at least hindi ka mahihirapan sa Gen Ed and Prof Ed, at saka yung majorship natin susubukan natin, ilaban natin 'yan. Meron na din akong coaches for your majorship. So there, laban lang, 'wag sumuko, ang pangarap nandiyan na 'yan, yung lisensyang 'yan, kailangan na lang i-print 'yan dahil pumasa ka sa board exam, okay? So, "Sir, mahirap daw yung March." Bakit mahirap ang March? Hindi dahil mahirap yung exam, dahil short lang yung preparation nila at saka may Valentine's Day pa, so nagpapagod sila. Meron pang Christmas, meron pang New Year, meron pang Valentine's at board examination na kalaunan, March. So, kayong September, kayo yung pinaka-focus, kayo yung pinakamataas ang rating during the board exam. Bakit? Mahaba yung preparation, fresh graduates nandito, so pagalingan ang September 29 board examination, okay? So, hindi sa mahirap ang March, sadyang short lang yung preparation. Kaya sinabi kong medyo mahirap yun. Pero, ang tatak Sir Melvin, alam nila na nairaos namin. Alam nila na sobrang advantage nila na hindi sila nang iwan dito sa ating pa-drills na ginawa until September huling pabaon. Ang aking huling pabaon will be September 27. Okay? Para fresh na fresh. Okay? And of course, ang atin pong ulit-ulitin ko na naman, ang atin pong previous videos and drills, ang atin pong mga every Friday drills, wag niyo pong maliitin. Sila po yung magbibigay sa'yo ng, ah, background 'no, sa prior knowledge na gagamitin mo in attacking questions. Etong mga intensive drills, intensive discussions na gagawin ko, eto yung tutulong sa'yo para mas maiintindihan mo ang tanong na makikita mo sa September 29, 7:30 AM. Okay? So again, kapag tinatamad kang pumasa, just close your eyes and imagine that you are scrolling for your name sa let results at hindi mo makita. Aray ko po, medyo masakit yun. So, gini-guilt trip lang kita ha. So, wag pong sumuko, wag pong tatamad-tamad. Okay? Sir, hindi ka po naka-live sa Facebook. Kasi kapag naka-live ako sa Facebook, ang dami pong nagre-record sa akin at ina-upload nila sa kanilang sari-sariling pages. So, dito na lang tayo sa YouTube at sa ating private group. Okay? Wala naman po sigurong um, problema, no? Hindi naman po siguro pahirapan kasi kapag nagpa-load ka diyan, YouTube 10, no? 'Di ba nag-viral nga yung nag-post na napakalaki pala ng gastos ng mag-take ng board exam. Well, that's not the case kapag ikaw ay tatak Sir Melvin, 'no? Ayan, meron pa isa na, um, sabi nila sa passing daw pero sa ating, ah, cost effectiveness, 'no? Yung makamasa na presyohan dito hindi nila nakikita na ang laki palang save na, nagawa mo nung ikaw ay nag-take lalo na sa mga LPTs diyan. So, nasa bahay ka lang, hindi ko nga alam kung nakatihaya ka lang diyan, ano yung porma mo diyan, nakadapa ka ba diyan, nasa CR ka ba ngayon nanonood, kumakain ka ba ngayon diyan. Whatever that you're doing now, still you are reviewing. That's the beauty of online review. That cannot be done during face to face. Dahil naku, babalibagan ka ng, upuan kapag ikaw ay tutulog-tulog. Tapos masisigawan ka ng lecturer kapag ikaw ay, um, may ibang ginagawa, 'no? So, dito sa'kin gawin mo 'yan at your own expense, 'no, at your own risk. So, ang akin lamang po rito makinig tapos sabayan ng drills. Okay. Sige, so first slide agad tayo para makarami ang ating drills tonight. Ayan, and screenshot. Okay, next slide. Kita na ba? Is it working? But ayan, okay. Is it working na po? Naka-full screen kasi ako kasi dahil gusto kong magsulat, gusto kong mag-annotate. So if it's, already seen, please tell me lamang po, I'm monitoring. Kita naman daw, okay. Pen, ayan. Magsusulat kasi ako kaya 'yan, kailangang ganyan. So, let me write. Ayan. The ink will be yellow. Okay ba ang yellow? Okay ba ang yellow? Okay daw. Okay ba ang yellow? Ayan. Again, do not forget to tag your friends, mention your friends ha. Mas masarap pong pumasa kapag kasama mo yung mga kaibigan mo. Mas masarap pong magtagumpay na kasama yung mga tao na kasama mong nangarap. Okay? Huwag niyo pong itago yung mga pinapanood niyong reviews. Huwag niyo pong itago yung mga reviewers niyo kasi hindi buo ang saya kapag ikaw ay pumasa tapos yung kaibigan mo umiyak. Okay? So, tag your friends, share this to your friends. Each one can reach one. I really believe that you can do that. Okay? At saka, um, ayan, okay? Yes, sir. Kasi, ayan, sige. Let's go. Next slide. Ayan. Should I click? Okay, first item. So sources natin, Curriculum Development 2015. Oh, you can purchase this book, no? Nasa Lorimar yan, sa ating Shopee. Sa Shopee, marami naman po, buong libro. Tapos eto, PDF sa ating internet, searching techniques na napakarami naman po sa internet. So, and some other sources na ah, ano na lang, research. Okay, so actually everything can be found on the internet. Ang problema nga lang ang pag-verify sa information. So, diyan nagkakatalo ang taong bayan. Okay, so first item agad tayo. Again, curriculum development tayo. First item, tchadan! Run a course or race in Latin is blank. Again, run a course or race in Latin is blank. So, ano daw sa Latin ito? I think kailangan kong magpalit. Ayan. Palit in color. White. White na lang siguro. Ayan, white na lang. So that is curere. Okay? Curere or curriculum. Oh, di ba? Overused na to. Again, the Latin word for curriculum is curere. And curere means run a course or race. Ayan. So, first item. This concept includes the sub-processes of curriculum planning, organization, implementation, and evaluation. Ito, plan, organize, implement, at evaluate. Nako, ang aking mga nagamit na color eh. Talaga naman. Ayan. Okay. Green na lang. So, anong pinapatungkol dito? By the way, in the phases of curriculum, what is the phase one? So, we have here the planning. Next is the design. Next is the implement. And the last one is evaluation. Okay? So, these are the phases. These are the phases of curriculum development. Now, we have here curriculum development, curriculum assessment, curriculum management, curriculum and instruction. So it's obviously because we are talking about curriculum development. The correct answer here is curriculum development. Again, clue word natin dyan, the planning, the organization, the implementation, the evaluation. Other word for this one is designing. Okay? Designing. Ayan. In curriculum assessment, we assess the curriculum. In curriculum management, we manage if the intended learning outcomes are still in line while the course of the implementation is being done. Curriculum and instruction, this talks about the teaching and learning process. Okay? So again, teaching and learning process, curriculum and instruction. During the course of the discussion, the ILO is being checked. Management of curriculum. Pag naman po assessment curriculum. Pag sinasabi naman nating PIDAI, planning, designing, implementing, and evaluating, that's curriculum development. Okay? Pag blueprint, planning. Pag naman po judging, evaluation, pag naman po actual discussion, that's implementation. Ayan. Pag naman po organizing, that's design. Oh, kuha. So that's very basic. Let's go to the next item. Curriculum development. Pag sinasabi natin curriculum development, ano papasok sa utak? So, marami kayong makikita sa libro na maraming definition ng curriculum development, di ba? Pero sa akin lamang po, sa board exam, ang sinabi lamang lagi ay it is the sum or total of all learning experiences. So, ano ibig sabihin? Ibig sabihin, lahat ng nangyayari doon sa classroom at outside the classroom is part of the curriculum. Again, sum or total of all learning experiences. Sa loob lang ba ito ng classroom? Hindi. Pati ba ang labas? Yes. Loob at labas ng classroom kasama sa curriculum. Malinaw? Bakit nasabi mong labas, sir? Diagnosing of needs is outside. Knowing who your children, who your learners are, entails a lot of research. Okay? And the community is part of that. Next. So yan, sum or total of all learning experiences. So pag sinasabi nating process of planning, these are the phases, no? We're talking about the phases of curriculum development. Pag sinasabi nating process of planning, organizing, executing, and evaluating, that talks about curriculum development. Now, in executing or implementing, always remember the word, I mean the acronym NPA, no? NPA, needs of the child. Okay, tandaan niyo po yan. The uh, needs, the progress, okay? Progress and the achievement. Always remember that. This, okay? Again, in executing the curriculum, always remember that the needs are being accommodated and progress should be observed. So achievement should be attained. Okay. And in evaluating, look at the ILOs if they are met and what changes. Okay. What changes can you make or can you add? Okay. So always remember in curriculum development, what's the first phase? plan. Second, organize. Third, execute. And the last one is evaluating. In executing, what are the three things that you should remember? NPA, the needs, the progress, and the achievement of the child. And executing, in evaluating, ano yung i-evaluate? ILO. Okay? And ano yung changes na kailangan mong i-add sa curriculum? Okay? So, one to evaluate the curriculum whenever necessary. So, we have here um, evaluating. Now, segue ko lang ng konti kasi marami sa inyo, lalo ng mga fresh graduates natin, nagkakamali kayo most of the time dito. Tanong, saan ba dapat masagot ang objectives? Saan ba dapat masagot ang objective sa ating lesson plan? Okay, again, tanong, saan ba dapat masagot ang ating objective sa ating lesson plan? A, generalization. B, sige ha. B, assignment. C lang, evaluation. Again, yung tatlong behavioral objectives mo dyan sa lesson plan, saan ba dapat lahat ng objectives na yan na-met mo na? A, B, or C? Ang sagot sa mga nasa Facebook ay C. Okay. Ang sagot sa mga nasa YouTube ay C din. Okay. A, B, or C? Wala. Nagsalita na ako. I'm monitoring actually. So, maraming sumagot ng letter C. Meron ding letter A. Sa mga sumagot ng letter B, sampalin mo yung katabi mo. So, hindi yan kasali, no? So, wrong agad to. Now, is it A or C? Listen. Bakit hindi evaluation? Sa evaluation kasi, you are judging what? You are judging the degree of acceptable performance sa iyong objectives. Okay? Therefore, objectives should be met before evaluating. The objectives should be discussed and met before evaluating. Nakuha niyo po? Say for example, behavioral objectives. Through varied activities, the grade 5 students with at least 75 accuracy shall be able to A. Identify nouns. B. Appreciate this and that. C. Um, write a sentence using nouns, using common nouns. Okay. Sa activities mo, of course, you give the definition, you give examples. In the activity part, which is the application part, before yan sa evaluation, you should answer your letter C. Or, during the generalization, should answer the effective ones. Why is it important knowing common nouns? Why is it important knowing proper nouns? So, there, lahat ng objectives mo, before you evaluate, sagot na agad yan sa generalization pa lang. Bakit ba sir? Ano yung parts ng lesson plan? Hindi kasi namin matukoy eh. Okay, wait screen ako. 'Di ba ang ating parts of the lesson plan ay OSLEA, 'di ba? OSLEA, no? Ito po ay objectives, no? Objectives. Ang S po ay subject matter. Ang learning activities natin po, dito mangyayari ang engagement. Okay. I will only use the safe method. Erase, erase. Okay. Yan, 10. Sige. We have here stimulating activity, and then the activity, actual activity, and then follow-up activity, and then evaluation. Evaluation. Okay, there. Stimulating activity is your motivation. Di ba? And then actual activity is your activity in mind or planned activity. Okay? And then, follow-up activity is your, ano dito? Follow-up activity is your generalization. Okay, you can have here the generalization. So, the actual activity is the application. This includes the application as the last part. So, the evaluation should, what? Should see to it that your objectives here, the A, B, C, or the behavioral objectives should be met based on the degree of acceptable performance that you have required them to get. Kuha? Therefore, objectives should be answered before evaluating. So, what is the term before evaluating? Generalization. Hanggang dyan lang dapat nasagot na, na-discuss na, at naintindihan na ang iyong objectives. Kuha, teachers? Kuha? Oh. May mga nalilito ba dyan? Sige. Okay na ba? Naintindihan naman po. Kapag naintindihan na, give me a thumbs up. So marami kayong nagkamali diyan ha, kailangan i-bear in mind 'yan ha, kasi magkakamali at magkakamali ka diyan, kahit sa internship mo, 'yun na yung ginagawa niyo siguro, 'di ba? 'Yun yung ginagawa niyo siguro kaya ayan, nagkamali kayo. "Sir, bakit 'di tinuro sa amin 'yan?" Oh, so ngayon alam niyo na. Dapat kasi objectives nasagot na 'yan before you evaluate. Bakit sa evaluation niyo ipapasagot yung objectives niyo? Samantalang sa course of discussion, sa formative assessment ay nasasagot na 'yan, okay? Formative during discussion 'yan, during instruction 'yan. Next item. So, ayan. Curriculum foundations, pag-usapan natin ang curriculum foundations. We have 4 here. S for socio-cultural, okay? P for philosophical, psychological, and historical. So, pag-usapan natin sila isa-isa ha. Unahin natin si socio-cultural. Ang sociocultural po, this talks about the society, 'di ba? This talks about the society, and the study of society is sociology, and the father of sociology is Auguste Comte. Very good. So, ayan. Pag sinabi naman po nating society, under that is maraming kultura, 'di ba? So, marami tayong kultura diyan, or anong kultura? Ways of life. 'Di ba? The ways of life, the material, and tangible, and non-material, and the intangible. Ano yung material natin na culture? That's a Banawi rice terraces, the man-made, di ba? So, under sa ating culture, meron tayong transfer of culture or tinatawag nating inculturation, acculturation, amalgamation, at accommodation. Ano pagkakaiba ng apat, mga anak? Pag sinasabi nating inculturation, inside house. Ikaw, tinuruan ka ng papa mo na mag-araro. Ikaw, tinuruan ka ng nanay mo na maglaba. That's inculturation. Okay? Ang acculturation naman po, ikaw ay may kapatid, ikaw ay may kaibigan na incheck. Tinuruan ka on how to use chopstick. That's acculturation. So, pag sinasabi kasi nating inculturation, inside the house. Pag sinasabi naman po nating palitan daw ng red, okay, highlight, ano na, no, pen, palitan ng red, ink color. Red, okay. 'Pag sinasabi kasi nating away, acculturation 'yan. 'Pag sinasabi nating away, acculturation, that is, um, learning other culture na hindi sa loob ng iyong, say pamamahay. 'Pag amalgamation naman po, this is about combining. So, two or more culture, tapos nag-combine at nakabuo ng bagong culture, okay? So the amalgamation is about new culture from combining two or more culture. Pag accommodation naman po, ang tatandaan natin dito, learning other cultures without forgetting yours. Example, ikaw ay isang doktor, may isang foreigner na nagkasakit o tatanungin mo siya, "Are you feeling well?" O, "How are you feeling?" O, uh, can you point out where the pain is? So, you're using English, pero tayo ay mga Pinoy at ang ating lengguwahe ay Filipino. Pero we are using the culture of, their culture as English speakers para maintindihan nila tayo. Pero that does not mean na kinalimutan natin yung kultura natin. So again, 'pag sinasabi nating inside the house, enculturation. 'Pag sinasabi naman po nating, friend mo insect tapos tinuruan ka ng chopstick, acculturation. Combining, nakabuo ng bago, amalgamation. 'Pag naman po hindi mo kinalimutan, ni-learn mo lang ibang culture, accommodation. Kuha mga anak? Yes, next item. 'Pag sinasabi naman po nating, edukasyon, the education should be what? Inclusive. Again, always remember the word inclusive. Inclusive education. 'Pag sinasabi naman po nating school, this is the heart of the formal educational system. Okay? Again, heart of the formal educational system or school. Ayan. 'Pag sinasabi naman po nating curriculum, the curriculum should be dynamic. The curriculum is changing. The curriculum um, answers the demands of the changes of times. Curriculum. Pag sinasabi naman po nating panghuli ang learner. So, again, this is now the center of the curriculum. Again, the learner is the center of the curriculum. So, again, ulitin lang natin. Ulitin natin. Ayan. Pag sinasabi nating socio-cultural, study of um, society is sociology, and the father of sociology is Auguste Comte. Very good. And under that is the society. Ang society natin, marami siyang kultura. Very good. At ang kultura natin ay may tangible at intangible. Ano yung material culture? Banawi rice terraces. Man-made ba yan? Yes. Pag sinasabi naman po natin kinds of transfer of culture, inculturation, inside. Very good. Away, acculturation. Two cultures, that's amalgamation. Pag sinasabi naman po nating hindi mo kinalimutan, ginamit mo lang. Accommodation. Okay? Under culture, we have the education. Education should be inclusive. Very good. The school is the heart of formal educational system. Under school is the curriculum. The curriculum should be dynamic. Ayan. Or nagbabago. Ayan. Pag naman po, panghuli, ang learner. Ang learner ang center of the educational system. Sir, ano yun? Okay. Sa board exam, tinanong, what is the heart of the formal educational system? School. Pag naman po, center of the educational system, that's the learner. The clue word is heart, school. Huwag kayo magpapalito ha. And then center, learner. Kuha? Very good. Next item. Establishment of the School of the Future introduces improvement and reform in the education to respond both for humans and social needs. What philosophy is related to it? A. Epistemology. B. Social constructionism. C. Pragmatism. D. Idealism. Ito na yung mga ism, no? Kanina, socio-cultural yon. Ngayon, we have here the philosophical foundations of education. So, epistemology, ano tong epistemology na to? Ano tong epistemology? Atin na po ito na pag-usapan last time. This is the nature of knowledge. Tandaan niyo po yan ha. Nature of knowledge, that epistemology. Pag naman po social reconstructionism, tandaan niyo po ang social problems. Tandaan niyo po ang social problems, okay? Ang pragmatism natin, this believes in change. Okay? Again, pragmatism, this believes in change and this believes in practical. Again, this believes in practical learning. Tandaan niyo po yan. Pag idealism naman po, this is all about the mind. This is all about the teacher loves to lecture here. The teacher loves to discuss here. Okay? So, idealism. Mind, soul, spirit. What do you want to be when you grow up? That's idealism. Well, i-discuss ko naman po yan later ha. Huwag kang mag-alala kapag hindi ka nakasabay. Do not worry. So, ang sagot natin dito mga anak, we have here social reconstructionism. Bakit? Social needs. Again, si Sir Melvin, clue words is supreme sa akin. Yung napakahabang statements, napakahabang paragraphs, kukunan ko lang yan ng 3, 4 na salita or kahit isa para malaman mo na yung sagot. Yun ang pinaka-technique ko kung bakit maraming pumapasa. At kapag na-observe mo yan, bingo ka. Okay? So again, drill natin, pag sinasabi nating nature of knowledge, epistemology, pag sinasabi nating social problems, social reconstructionism. Pag sinasabi ko namang what do you want to be when you grow up? Idealism. Pag sinasabi ko namang the teacher loves to lecture, idealism. Pag sinasabi ko namang you believe in change, pragmatism. What about for the environment affects you? Behaviorism. What about for the mental processes? Cognitivism. Pag sinasabi naman po nating truth can be tested, realism, ethics, axiology, reasons, logic, 4 Rs, essentialism, betterment, progressivism, the choice of the child, the freedom of the child. That's existentialism. Okay? Existentialism. Truth shall set you free. Perennialism. Great books. Perennialism. Religion. Perennialism. Father of perennialism. Thomas Aquinas. Reasons, di ba? Thomas Aquinas. Reasons. Ayan. Sir, drill na pala yun. Bakit biglang drill yun, sir? Again, 'pag nag-aaral kasi kayo, tapos nagpapa-drill ako, always repeat it. Bakit? Kapag nag-iisip ka pa, alam niyo, eto ang pinaka, um, sabihin nating naturalized sa ginagawa ko. Alam niyo bang hindi na ako nag-iisip sa aking sinasabi? Like, kusa na siyang lumalabas kapag nakakita ako ng isang konsepto. Bakit gano'n? Because of repetition. Because nang nakuha ko ang diwa ng isang konsepto, uulit-ulitin at uulit-ulitin ko 'yan. So, always remember, repetition is the key. Law of exercise is the key. Tandaan niyo na kapag inulit ng inulit ng inulit niyo ang drills, magre-register na 'yan sa utak at during the board examination kapag nahihirapan ka, just close your eyes. Magsasalita ako. And that is very, very, 100% sure na mangyayari. Okay? Ayan, maniwala ka lang basta ulitin mo lang ang mga drills natin. So, the challenge here is kapag nagpapa-drill si Sir Melvin, hindi ka na dapat nag-iisip, nakakasagot ka na. Yun yung goal mo, okay? Kapag hindi mo na, inisip ang sagot, master mo na ang konsepto. Kahit mabagok man yang ulo mo during the board examination or mauntog ng konti during the board examination, hindi ka na makakalimot. Dahil naka-register na yun sa long-term memory mo, 'di ba? "Sir, sumabog daw ang utak." Well, nasa 9th slide pa lang tayo, 'wag mong pasabugin 'yan. Next item, tadaan, ayan. Alam niyo ba na kapag nag-lecture ako, hate ko na PowerPoint presentation kasi nakakaapekto siya sa gusto kong i-explain or ipaliwanag or sabihin na nating ipa-drill. Kasi kita niyo naman ang daming words 'no, tapos kapag nagpa-drill ako, mabilisan ang ating ginagawa, ayan. Uy, may isa pa pala akong note dito, oh, tingnan niyo. Study of truth, that's a lithology, okay? And study of the nature of knowledge, that's is epistemology. Again, a lithiology or a lithology yan, study of truth. Next. Pag-usapan naman natin ang psychological, okay? Psychological foundations pala ang aking inuna. We have here the behaviorism, the cognitivism, the humanistic psychology, and the multiple intelligences. So, clue words sa board exam, hanapin niyo ang outward expression of behavior. Outward, hanapin niyo ang environment. That's behaviorism. Marami tayong behaviorist. Ang pag-uusapan natin yan, saan? Sa ating facilitating learning discussion soon. Sa cognitivism naman po, we have here the mental processes. Tandaan niyo po ito ha, mental processes. Okay, sa cognitivism, papasok dyan si John Locke. Kasi nga po, sabi niya, um, blank slate daw ang bata tapos nung isinilang siya, dun pumasok lahat ng mga sensations and perceptions niya. Humanistic psychology naman po, famous dito si humanistic Rogers, okay? Si Rogers. Ang Rogers humanistic or idea of the self, etong humanistic kasi, this is all about phenomenology. Okay? Phenomenology. Phenomenology. Okay? whole child humanistic psychology. Multiple intelligences naman po, this is from Howard Gardner, 'di ba? Howard Gardner. O i-drill natin ang mga humanistic, ang mga multiple intelligences. Magaling ka sa math, logical, mathematical, magaling ka kumanta, musical. Tinatanong ko sarili ko, sino ba ako? Ano ba purpose ko sa mundo? Existential, okay? 'Pag naman po magaling ka sa puzzle, visual spatial, okay? 'Pag magaling ka sa suntukan, that's bodily kinesthetic, okay? Magaling kang makipagkapwa-tao, that's interpersonal. What about for magaling kang makipag-usap sa sarili mo? Intrapersonal naman 'yun, okay? Intrapersonal, ayan. Other color hindi malinaw. Malinaw naman po siguro 'yan, just ano lang, okey, sakit sa mata ang color red. Ay, sakit pala sa mata. Okey, I will change. Ayun, yellow. Okey, yellow. Naka-yellow kasi itong mga text ko, eh. So, what should I choose? Hindi rin puwedeng white. Blue na lang, ayan, blue. Okey. Paano naman yung mga magaling lang sa umpisa, sir? They are the ningaskugon, oh. Tandaan niyo, yan ang sakit ng mga Pilipino. They want something to happen to their lives na gusto nila wala silang ginagawa. So, let's change that, no? That's actually what's being taught or what's being inculcated or shared to us by the Spaniards na, Diyos na bahala sa'yo. Huwag ka ng magtrabaho or huwag mo ng gawin 'to, huwag ka ng magsipag dahil Diyos na bahala sa'yo. Naku, baguhin niyo 'yan, okay. So, that's all about psychological foundation. So, i-drill natin baka sabihin niyo na dumiretso na tayo. 'Pag sinasabi kong environment, behaviorism. 'Pag sinasabi ko namang outward expression, behaviorism. 'Pag sinasabi ko namang whole child, humanistic psychology. 'Pag sinasabi ko namang mental processes, that is cognitivism, blank slate, John Locke. 'Pag sinasabi naman nating logical mathematical, that's multiple intelligences. Sinong may gawa? That's Howard Gardner. Pag-usapan natin yang multiple intelligences, magaling ka sa mathematics, logical mathematical, magaling ka naman sumayaw, bodily kinesthetic, magaling kang manloko. Ay, hindi kasali yan. Okay, that's interpersonal intrapersonal, nakipag-usap sa sarili. Nagtatanong sa sarili kung ano ang essence ng iyong existence. That is existential, okay, existential. 'Pag sinasabi naman po nating magaling kang kumanta, musical, magaling kang ano pa ba yung mga intelligences na 'yan, magaling ka sa puzzle, that is, visual spatial, okay? So, basic lang naman 'yan, eh. So, let's go to the next item. Alam niyo, ang mga bagay-bagay madali lang naman talaga kapag program siya sa utak mo. So, dapat may lecturer at coach ka talaga na iga-guide ka kasi kapag ikaw-ikaw lang diyan, tapos wala kang mapagtanungan, kapag may mga tanong kayo, i-comment niyo lang po, nagbabasa naman po ako ng messages dito, ng mga comments, okey? So, 'pag may tanong kayo diyan or mga mahihirap na konsepto, naku, itanong niyo lang sa'kin ha, padadaliin natin 'yan. Do not worry, okey? Next item, ayan. Foundational philosophies. So, kanina psychological, tapos na tayo sa socio-cultural, ngayon sa philosophical naman tayo. So, ang pinaka-mother diyan si metaphysics, okey? Nilagay ko siya sa itaas kasi ang pinatutungkulan kasi sa metaphysics yung nature ng reality natin, okey? Again, metaphysics, the nature of our reality, our existence, ikaw bilang tao, okey? At ang ating universe. Beyond natural, that's metaphysics. O ha? So, sir, ano yung dalawa na anak ni metaphysics? Hindi hindi talaga siya actually na ako lang ang naglalagay-lagay diyan kasi na-map ko kasi ito na ang metaphysics above siya sa idealism at sa realism, okay. Above siya sa realism at idealism. Dito sa kabila, ilagay ko mamaya idealism. Under realism muna tayo. Ang realism, that's axiology and, ano yung isa, logic, okay, logic. So, ang logic natin diyan, reasons, 'di ba? Ang sabi kasi sa realism, mapapatunayan mo na 'yan ay, totoo kapag kaya mong mag-reason out. At sa axiology naman po, under siya sa realism because this talks about ethics. This talks about morality. Okay? So ang realism natin, kapag ikinontrast natin dito, mas madali natin siyang matatandaan. Bakit? Ang idealism talks about the mental processes, 'di ba? Ang idealism talks about the mental processes. Therefore, you can give the contrast to that sa ating realism. Pag mental processes, ang atin naman pong realism talks about the material world na nahahawakan. Okay? So now, sino ang mga sikat dito sa realism na to? Sino ang sikat sa realism natin? Si John Locke, si Aristotle, 'di ba? Kaya nandito to eh. Logical reasons, that's Aristotle, 'di ba? Si John Locke naman po, the blank slate na nang isinilang ang bata, diyan pa napunan. Realism pa rin yan. Okay? Si idealism naman po, diyan si Socrates at si Plato. Okay? Dito si Plato at si Socrates. Ayan. Si Plato at si Republic at si Q&A, 'di ba? Si Republic at si Q&A. Dito sa realism, tandaan niyo po na si teacher dito mahilig sa recitation. Oh, yung mga law school students diyan, alam niyo, ang mga realist teachers mahilig sila saan? Sa demo. Okay? Demo. Ayan. Si realist teacher mahilig sa experimentation. Okay? Experimentation. Tandaan niyo po 'yan. Again, meron pa isa, observation. Mahilig din siya sa observation. Ayan. So again, pag sinasabi nating realism, tandaan nyo po, si observation, si recitation, si demo, at si experimentation. Bakit? Kasi nga, pag tiningnan mo observation, nakikita. Recitation, something that is, recitation is something that is, okay, the word can't pop up. Recite means it's already existing and you're going to recite it. You do a simple recall of the existing thing. Okay? Pag naman po demo, pinapakita mo, nanonood siya. Pag naman po experimentation, that talks about our empirical senses. So that is all about realism. Yan. Kuha? Pag naman po cognitivism under idealism, this talks about the mind. This talks about the souls. This talks about the values. Tandaan niyo po ito. Values. Okay? Values. The Q&A. Gusto niya dito ng Q&A. Okay? Socratic method kasi. Gusto niya dito ng lecture. Okay? Lecture, Q&A. Gusto niya dito ng Socratic method drill. Okay? So, that's idealism. Discussion din is pasok sa idealism. Ayan. Realism, mahilig daw sa experimenting. Oh, that's good, no? That's okay. Ayan. Kuha, idealism, remember lang na nasa loob lang siya ng iyong utak. Say for example, eto ay battle. Okay? Eto ay battle. Pero, hindi na ito yung ideal form or existence ng battle. Ito ay real. Ang ideal nasa utak. Concept. Konsepto ng ideya na may battle. Pero pag ginawan mo na siya ng battle, hindi na ito yung ideal. Nakuha niyo po? Ito ay real na. Okay? Hindi na ito yung ideal. Kasi ang ideal, nasa utak lang natin. Kuha? So, next. Pag-usapan naman natin ito, pragmatism. Ano yung under sa pragmatism na tingin nyo pasok sa kanya? It's the prior knowledge applied to create meanings. Ano yun? Constructivism. Okay? Constructivism. At yung change, social reforms, and the school of the future. That is social reconstructivism. Para hindi kayo mahirapan, di ba? Kailangan lang natin silang ilagay kung saan sila under sa ating foundational philosophies. Ito kasi yung mga main philosophies, eh, at etong iba ay under na lang nila. Okay? So, ang pragmatism, meron siyang constructive. Ito, sinabi ko na kanina, this believes in change. This believes in practical learning. Now, ang constructivism natin, di ba? This believes in the prior knowledge in constructing meaning in the new information. Okay? So, there is change of behavior based on how we define constructivism. Pag naman po social constructivism, this about school of the future, that's about social problems and things that needs change. So still, this is under pragmatism. Kuha? So that's how pragmatism works under these two sub-philosophies. Next, pag naman po existentialism, we have here epistemology and progressivism. Okay? Pag sinasabi natin epistemology kanina, nature. Okay? Nature of knowledge. Pag sinasabi natin progressivism, that is betterment, advancement from what you believe na magaling ka. Okay? So, bigyan natin ng example. Pag sinabi mong magturo ako ngayon ng science, gusto ng bata sumayaw. Sinabi mo, okay, sumayaw ka. You are an existentialist teacher. Gumaling siyang sumayaw. There is progress. Okay? There is progress. Kuha? Now, opposite to that is perennialism. Hindi pala opposite. Ang opposite ng existentialism ay essentialism. Puwede rin perennialism pero, gusto ko siyang itapat sa essentialism talaga. Kasi ang essentialism is the complete opposite of existentialism. Bakit? Teacher-centered and student-centered. Ang perennialism, teacher-centered din naman siya. Pero this focuses on religion, philosophies, and literature. 'Di ba? This focuses on truths that can set you free. Lumabas yan sa board exam. The truth will set you free. That's perennialism. Maraming hindi nakasagot yan. So, bear in mind, sinabi ko na po, lahat ng mga lumalabas sa bibig ko, take note, previously asked yon ng mga questions, so kailangan lang pong tandaan yon. Next is essentialism, ang atin pong pinaka gamit na, ang ating pong bugbog sarado na konsepto, ang essentialism, the 4 Rs, the liberal arts, the humanities, ang ating laging generalist to become specialist, that's essentialism pa rin. At laging ginagamit sa board examination si essentialism. Okay? Laging ginagamit sa board exam si existentialism. Sir, ano pang ibang clue sa perennialism? This talks about the great books. This talks about the evergreen ideas. This talks about the non-changing ideas. Ano ba yung mga non-changing ideas? Ang mga philosophies natin. Di ba? Do unto others what you don't want to be. Do unto others what you want others to do unto you. So philosophy, that's a golden rule. Religion, Hinduism, Christianity, Judaism, Islam. Those are things that does not change. Literature, the oral and the written, no? The folklore and the tales. Those things don't change. Essentialism kasi focus lang siya. Anong pagkakaiba ng perennialism at essentialism? Ang pagkakaiba lang nila is kung saan sila focus. Ang focus po ng essentialism, mathematics, science, and other basic subjects. Ang focus ng perennialism, literature, philosophy, and religion. Okay? Nahirapan ka, di ba? Now, i-drill natin ng wala kang tinitingnan dyan. Ano ka? Okay? Tingnan natin. Ayun, wala kang tinitingnan. Now, i-drill natin. Ang tinitingnan mo lang, ang philosophies. Okay? Ayan. Ready na? Okay. Sige. Pag sinabi kong it is the um, things that is above natural. When you say above natural, that's metaphysics. Okay? Metaphysics. Pag sinasabi naman po nating the teacher loves recitation, realism. Tandaan niyo po yan. The teacher loves discussion. That's idealism. The teacher loves lecture. Idealism. The teacher believes in change. Pragmatism. The teachers believe that prior knowledge can connect to the new knowledge. Constructivism. The teacher believes that social change needs to be attained. Social reconstructionism. The teacher believes that the learning of the mathematics and sciences, reading are important. Essentialism. The teacher believes that child has freedom. Existentialism. Gumaling ang bata dahil may freedom. Progressivism, the study of the nature of knowledge. Epistemology, okay? Pag naman, again, study of the nature of knowledge, epistemology. And, ano yung nasa ibaba? Non-changing. Perennialism. Ano yung mga subjects under perennialism? Philosophy, religion, and, ano yung isa? Philosophy, religion, and, kalimutan ko yung isa. Philosophy, religion, literature. Okay? Father of perennialism. Who is the father of perennialism? Sagot. Father of perennialism, that is? O, sinabi ko na kanina, Thomas Aquinas. Thomas Aquinas. Nakasabay ka? O, binagalan ko lang yun. So, pag ni-review mo na to sa YouTube, o, dahil may nag-request, bagalan mo naman ng konti, sir. O, bilisan mo na lang sa YouTube kapag nababagalan ka sa akin. Okay? Again, kapag nababagalan ka sa akin, bilisan mo na lamang po ng konti. Ayan, sa YouTube, marami nagko-comment. Okay. Sir, ano daw yung focus sa pragmatism? Okay, ang focus po ng pragmatism sa ating teaching ay focus siya sa hands-on, 'di ba? Sinabi ko practical learning. So hands-on activities. Sir, sinabi mo kanina na ang realism experimenting. Therefore, ang pragmatism ba, sir, experimenting din? Yes. That does not mean na hindi pwede sa experimenting si pragmatism. Pwede po. Ang isang philosophy can overlap with other philosophies. Kayo talaga. Yan. Ang project method ba, sir, pasok pa rin sa pragmatism? Yes, that's according to William Kilpatrick. Again, William Kilpatrick, project method, pragmatism pa rin yan. Si John Dewey ba, sir, pragmatist? Yes. Si John Dewey ba, sir, progressivist? Yes. Malinaw? Hmm. Huwag nyo kasing i-enclose sila sa ano lang, isang konsepto, okay? They studied also others. Ayan. Ano yung focus ng existentialist? Ang bata. Okay? Ang bata. Walang emphasis yan sa mathematics, walang emphasis yan sa science. Ang ini-emphasize niya, ang bata. Malinaw? Ayan. Okay na. Okay, wala nang tanong. Mahina. Okay. Sige. I'm reading the questions on YouTube and on Facebook. So, wala nang tanong. Magtanong pa kayo. Ayan. Kung wala na, magsimula tayo sa next slide. Yeah. Next. Okay, so tapos na tayo dito. Yan, nasagot na ba yan? Madali lang ba? May natutunan ba? Kaya pa ba? Kumusta ang ating mga brain cells diyan? Is it still functioning? Okay pa ba? Ayan, lumaban pa ba? Last part is the historical. So kanina SPPH yun, socio-cultural, psychological, philosophical, H is historical. So pag-usapan natin ang historical natin, di ba? Meron nga tayong PSA, CJR, no problem, di ba? So pre-Hispanic, Hispanic, American, Commonwealth, Japanese, Republic, New Society, Present Times. PSA, CGR, no problem, di ba? So pag-usapan natin yung mga aim niyan at ang curriculum na gamit sa bawat period. O para mas kayo pa pala, ayan. Kawawa talaga ang net kasi do not worry 'no. Alam ko po na hindi maganda ang internet sa Pilipinas kaya i-a-upload 'to ni Sir Melvin para sa'yo, okay? So, just imagine how lucky you are na merong ganito kaya i-cherish mo, i-exploit mo na ang pagkakataon na ikaw ay matuto, okay? So, wag mo nang tatamad-tamarin yung sarili mo ha. Laban LPTs, kaya natin 'to. So, let's start with the letter P, 'di ba? Letter P is for pre-Spanish. 'Pag pre-Spanish, ang atin lamang pong tatandaan diyan ang survival. To survive, how do you do survival? In surviving, you only have to pass the skill, you only have to pass what you know to the next one. Through what? Through what transfer of culture kanina? Through what transfer of culture kanina? Inculturation. Very good. Na, inculturation. Now, ang kanila pong curriculum dito ay informal. Nasa buthuan kasi sila dito, di ba? Nasa buthuan sila. Family-oriented at eto na, survival. Basic skills, survival. So, pre-Spanish, madali tandaan. Inculturation because of survival kasi family-centered sila. Mali na? Yes, next item. 'Pag naman po Spanish, oh, eto na, Christianity, religious education, 'di ba? Christianity or religious education, ayan. So, ang atin po tatandaan dito 'pag sinasabi nating Spanish, tandaan natin yung 1863, educational decree, 'no? Dito, nagkaroon ng public system ang ating, eskuwelahan, ayan, eto siya, okey? Public system, tandaan niyo po, education centers Christianity. Okay? At ang atin pong public system nagsimula noong dineclare ang Educational Decree 1863. Okay? And this is religion-based kaya masyadong religious sa mga Pilipino. So, 333 years kasi tayong under sa kanila. Yan. Next sa ating PSA CGR, si AA American. Okay? American. Ano sumunod sa Spanish? American. Anong aim sa American? Self-governance. Bakit? Paano mo nasabing self-governance, sir? O, nakalimutan mo na ba si Tidings, McDuffie Law? Nakalimutan mo na ba si Hare, Hawes, Cutting Act? Di ba? Nakalimutan mo na ba si Jones Law? Di ba? This Hence, therefore, this is all about self-governance. Okay? This is all about nationalism and democracy. It's all about nationalism and democracy. Okay? So, tingnan natin. Ayan. Pag naman po curriculum, naka-center siya sa English in the formal education. Okay? Next. Ang commonwealth natin. So, from the word itself, common at saka wealth. Ang wealth daw equal pantay sa lahat ng tao. Okay? Ang ating aim dito, we have nationalism. Nationalism, okay? Nationalism. Ayan, love for country, nationalism. Dito nagsimula ang ating 6 na taon sa elementary, okay? 6 years in elementary. Ayan, 6 years in elementary. Okay? At ang ating lengguwahe dito ay Tagalog na, 'di ba? Kung kanina Tagalog na, okay? Kung kanina English, kaya nagiging Tagalog na. Commonwealth. Ayan. Oh, ayan, next. PSA, tapos na tayo sa CJ. Japanese. Okay? 'Pag Japanese, alam nyo na ang dignity of labor, di ba? Dignity of labor. The tech voc, di ba? The tech voc. Oh, yan. Love for labor. The dignity for labor. The technical vocational courses. Okay? Ang ating curriculum dito, naka-revolve siya saan? Sa technical vocational courses. Tech Voc, ayan, Tech Voc. Oh, 'di ba? Next, Republic, CJR, okay, JR, Republic period. Dito na lumabas ang ating education for what? For all, 'di ba? Education for all. Next. Ang ating curriculum dito, naka-center na siya sa patriotism, okay? Patriotism. Next. No problem, new society, new society. So, 'pag sinasabi nating new society, sinong tatandaan niyo diyan? Ang ating more professionals, 'di ba? More professionals, more professionals, 'di ba? Tandaan niyo po ito, more professionals. Ayan. O high professionals or more professionals. Ang ating elementary dito, nakafocus sa 3 Rs. Ang ating secondary, values. Okay? At ang ating 1425 dito ay itinuro na ang Rizal Law. Okay? Ang Rizal Law. Next. Present period. Ito na yung ating enhanced basic education curriculum. Ang atin dito is Sustainable Development Goals, 'di ba? Quality education, 'di ba? Kuha. Mhm. So drill tayo from the hindi pa from the top ha kasi baka maubusan ako ng gasolina. Okay. So, i-drill lang natin ang historical. Sir, hindi mo sinabi ang mga presidente. Okay, very obvious. Ito ay from Marcos. Marcos Sr. Okay. Etong present period, nagsimula siya sa kay Erap. Kay Cory kasi, masyadong unstable yung government noon. Pero sige, bigyan na natin Cory until BBM. Oh. Sige. So, drill tayo, 'no? Isali ko na lang sa drill kung sino yung mga pinapatungkulan yung administrasyon, okay? So again, historical foundations tayo ng ating curriculum. Ano yung mnemonics ko diyan? PSA, CGR para no problem, okay? P4, Pre-Spanish. Anong center ng Pre-Spanish? That is enculturation. Ang kanyang curriculum ay survival, 'di ba? Pag sinasabi naman po nating S, Spanish. Ano ang aim? Religious education. Ano ang kanyang curriculum? Public education. Nakasenter siya sa religious education and public education started. Pag sinasabi naman nating Americans, ano yung aim? Self-governance. Ano naman po ang kanyang curriculum? English ang language. Very good. Um, Tandaan niyo rin po ang Tidings McDuffie diyan, yung Jones Law diyan, yung Gabaldon Act diyan, yung Brigandage no, not the Brigandage, the Bell Trade Act diyan, 'no, the parity rights diyan. So, nandiyan 'yan lahat sa American. 'Pag naman po nationalism, Commonwealth. Again, nationalism, Commonwealth. 'Pag sinasabi naman po nating patriotism, that's Republican. Anong period? Republican. Patriotism, Republican. What about for more professionals? High professionals. That is New Society. Okay? New Society, more professionals. Ayan. Pag sinasabi naman po nating IBEC, present period. Again, IBEC, present period. Education for all. Education for all. Republican. Okay? Republican. Sustainable Development Goals. Present period. Quality education. Present period or the Enhanced Basic Education Curriculum. Pag sinasabi naman natin Rizal Law, anong period? New Society. Again, Rizal Law, New Society. Sir, nag-away na akong utak. Do not worry. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Magsipag ka, anak. Okay? Laban para sa pangarap natin. Okay pa ba? Okay pa ba? Ayan, inom muna ng tubig. Ayan, nakasabay ba? Yes. Ano ba ibang feature sa present period? Meron din tayong human rights diyan. Okay, human rights. Okay? So, next. Ayan, curricular reforms. So, kanina, tapos na tayo sa foundations. Is PPH lamang po yun. Okay? So, pag-usapan naman natin ang reforms. Pag sinasabi natin reforms, marami to, no? Una na dito ang NESC, National Elementary, ah, kalimutan ko. National Elementary School Curriculum. Yeah. NESC, National Elementary School Curriculum. NSEC, National Secondary Education Curriculum. RBEC, Revised Basic Education Curriculum. UBD, Understanding by Design. And the EBEC, or the Enhanced Basic Education Curriculum. 'Di ba, narinig niyo na 'yan, pero hindi niyo pa alam kung ano ang mga focus nito. 'Pag sinasabi nating NESC, ang focus nito ay basic. 'Di ba sinabi ko kanina, new society 'yan, eh, so basic. Nasabi ko kanina. Oy, hindi nakinig, 'di ba? Sinabi ko kasi etong dalawang 'to, Sa New Society 'to, eh, New Society. So, ano yung maalala niyo sa elementary? 3 hours. Ano maalala niyo sa secondary? Values, 'di ba? Kuha? Oh, ayan, ayan, oh. 'Pag naman po Arabic, ano yon? Dito nagsimula ang maka-Diyos, makakalikasan, makabansa at makatao. Banatang makabayan, 'di ba? Iniibig ko ang Pilipinas, aking lupang sinilangan, tahanan ng aking lahi. Tama ba 'yun? Panunumpa pala, sorry, Panatang Makabayan kasi noon. Panunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas. Ako ay Pilipino. Buong katapatan na nanunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas at sa bansang kanyang sinasagisag na may dangal, katarungan at kalayaan na ipinakikilos ang sambayanang makadiyos, makakalikasan, makatao at makabansa o core values. Ikaw, na-memorize mo pa ba yan? Ako ha, teacher ka ha. Oh, wag kang tumawa diyan. Okay, core values tayo diyan, okay? Core values. Eto naman po, understanding by design, eto naman po yung tinawag nating backward design, 'di ba? Bakit tinawag siyang backward? Kasi magsimula daw kasi sa experience ng bata, patungo sa ILO. Ano meaning ng UBD? Understanding by design. Ang tawag dito sa iba ay backward design. Bakit? Magsimula daw sa experience patungo sa intended learning outcomes or objectives. Kuha? IBEC, oh, nandito ka ngayon, 'di ba? Product ka nga ng IBEC eh. IBEC, Enhanced Basic Education Curriculum, okay? Enhanced Basic Education Curriculum, and the focus is to be at par with the international standards. Tandaan niyo po, lagi lumalabas to sa board exam. Parehas, 'di ba? Parehas sa international standards, okay? Standards. Tandaan niyo po 'yan. O i-drill natin. Kala mo ha. Ano yung nauna? NESC. Ano yung pangalawa? NSEC. Ano yung pangatlo? ARBEC. Ano yung pangapat? UBD. Ano yung panghuli? That is EBEC. Okay? EBEC. Sige, drill tayo. Sabihin mo lang kung alin ang tinutukoy ko. Okay? Pag sinabi kong basics, NESC. Pag sinasabi ko namang values, NSEC. Pag sinasabi ko lang to be at par with global standards, EBEC. EBEC. Pag sinasabi ko namang nagsimula sa experience patungo sa ILO, UBD. Ano yung UBD? Understanding by design. Pag sinabi naman natin core values, that is RBEC. Revised Basic Education Curriculum. Ano yung apat na core values natin? Lumalabas sa board exam niya. Maka-Diyos, makatao, makakalikasan, at makabansa. Nakasabay ka ba dyan? Yes. Mother tongue, IBEC. Again, mother tongue, IBEC. Yung spiral progression, IBEC pa rin yun, okay? Ano yung pinaka-clue word natin sa IBEC? That's to be at par with global standards. To be at par with global standards, okay? Ano naman ang mother tongue ba diyan, sir, itinuturo siya grade 1 to grade 6? Hindi po, grade 1 to grade 3 lang. Grade 1 to grade 3 lang. At sino ang may gawa sa spiral curriculum na 'yan? Si Bruner, okay? Ano pang ibang ginawa ni Bruner? That's spiral curriculum, and ang ginawa ni Bruner isa pa ay ang scaffolding. Hindi ba ang scaffolding kay Levi Vygotsky 'yan? Ang gumawa, pasabot nag-coined, okey? Ang ibig sabihin nag-coin. Ang gumamit si Vygotsky, ang gumawa si Brunner. Malinaw? Yes. Oh, ikaw, mag-react ka kasi agad na. So, we have there the curriculum reforms. Ayan, palakpakan at yan, hiyawan mo ang katabi mo. Okey ka pa ba diyan? Tanungin mo nga yang katabi mo diyan, okey ka pa ba, LPD? Kaya pa ba? Oh, kaya pa ba? Ayan, lumaban ka. So, sabayan. Tapos na tayo sa SPPH. Oh, so patuloy tayo, 'no? Teacher as curricularist, 'di ba? Oh, knower, alam niyo na yung mga ganyan, implementer, initiator, writer. Now, magbigay ako ng situation, tapos magsagot ka diyan kung anong klaseng curricularist si teacher. Okay? Again, medyo po do not worry ha, lumaban ka lang, okay? Walang walang mang-iwan kasi ang iba nakatulog na siguro, naku naman. Teachers, 'wag niyo po akong iwan tulad sa hindi ko po pagsuko sa mga pangarap niyo, ha? Kung kaya ko ipaglaban yung pangarap mo, ikaw pa kaya na ikaw ang pinatutungkulan diyan? Mahal ko ang pangarap mo kaya laban mo 'yan, ha? Sabay nating kunin yang lisensyang 'yan, lalo na po sa mga repeaters na nasaktan na po. Yung mga first timers, masakit pong bumagsak, I tell you. So, 'wag mong subukan, okey? Baka sirain mo buhay mo, ha? So, again, lumaban ka. O inom muna ng tubig. Again, pwede ba magkape? Sa'kin bawal na bawal para sa'kin na magkape. Ano, tubig lang at apple. Hmm, laban ha. Ayan, so kapag nagugutom ka kumain ka lang diyan, okey? Now magbigay ako ng situation, sumagot ka lang po. Number 1, Teacher Cora diligently makes her own modules for her grade 3 learners. Teacher Cora diligently makes her own modules for her grade 3 learners. Ano ang anong klaseng curricularist si teacher dito? Sagot! Very good sa mga ayan. Sige, sagot. Very good, ayan. Kasama ba kita sa dinner diyan? Ayan, very good. That's ayan sa YouTube, ayan. Okey, ayan bakit bawal ang kape for you, sir? O sige sagutin ko 'yan, kasi nakaka-hyper 'yan. Baka pagdating ng board examination, hindi ka na makaka-focus kasi masakit ang tiyan mo. Again, ang nagpapagising lang sa akin noon nung ako ay nag-aral sa board exam, tubig at apple. Malusog na, tsaka you are 65% water and your brain is 85% water, hindi po 85% coffee. Malinaw? Oh, buti na yung malinaw, okey? Yeah. So here, writer si teacher diyan, okey, next. She also wanted to advance her studies, so she enrolled in a university where she will get her doctoral and, master's degree. Okay. Si Teacher Cora daw nag-aral sa kanyang advanced studies. Anong klaseng curricularist si teacher dito? Ayan. Anong klaseng curricularist si teacher dito? Number 2, sagot. Hala ka diyan. Ay, mas mabuti pala na hindi ko sabihin. Okay, okay. Balik, balik, ayan. Sagot. Oh, na-writer na 'to, so alam niyo na, number 2. Oh, sagot lang. Advance her studies? Oh, sagot. Eto, Teacher Elaine attended many seminars and webinars to gain further knowledge and how to teach effectively in the new normal of learning. Oh, ano 'yan? Next, sagot lang ha. You have an answer in mind. Teacher Linda makes her own organized time schedule with the designated subjects. Ano sagot? Oh, may sagot ka na. Next item. In grade 7 to grade 10 of K to 12 enhanced basic education curriculum, science as a subject is presented. Taught and learn in a spiral manner. Anong klaseng curricularist si teacher dapat dito? May sagot ka na. Okay, next item. Teacher Jaya effectively taught mother tongue-based education, multilingual education curriculum using standards and competencies in the most essential learning competencies. Anong klaseng curricularist si Teacher Jia dito? Oh, may sagot ka na. Very good. Next, the teacher asked the students to pass a TikTok video of their chosen physical activity, their dancing, sports games, other recreational activities as their alternative assessment in the new normal learning. Anong klaseng curricular si teacher dito? Ah, Sir, bakit walang sagot? Kaya nga pinapasagot kita dyan para ma-realize mo na kailangan mo ng coach na turuan ka kung paano 'to intindihin. Ano yung mga clue words ni Sir Melvin dito? 'Di ba? Ano yung mga clue words ni Sir Melvin dito? So we have here, sabihin muna natin kung ano yung mga curriculum natin, okay? 'Pag sinasabi nating una, knower, know the curriculum, 'di ba? 'Pag sinasabi nating knower, ang ating clue word dito ay mastery. Alam mo kung ano yung tinuturo mo. Alam mo kung ano yung subject matter na ituturo mo. Okay? Mastery, ayan. Pag writer, eto yung lesson planning mo, di ba? Lesson planning, ito yung module making, di ba? Ito yung studying your no, 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 no. Ang mastery of the subject matter, this is studying also your masters. Okay? Yan. Writer, miniature curriculum, lesson plan, and module making during the new normal. We have here creating LPs and syllabus. Wait, creating LP is writer. Sorry. So here, planner, syllabus is for planner. Okay? Planner, syllabus. Tandaan niyo po yan. Syllabus, planning. Okay? Next. Start implementing recommended curriculum. So the clue word here is recommended and starting. Okay? So that's initiator. Initiator. Cater multiple intelligences. This is innovator. Okay? Innovator. The science and arts of teaching, that is implementer. Implementer. Sir, bakit ba the science and arts of teaching? Kasi dito sa implementer, nangyayari ang actual implementation of the curriculum in the teaching and learning process. So you study the art, which is the pedagogy, and you study the science, which is the content. Kuha? Next. Evaluator, you are the judge. Okay? You are the judge. Ayan. Kuha. O i-drill now natin. I-drill natin. Okay? Wala ka titingnan. Ayan. I-drill natin. Wala kang titingnan. Pero halimbawa lang ang iyong titingnan. Balikan natin. Based on the discussion. Nagkamali ka na. So you have to realize now. Okay? Eto si Teacher Cora. Sinabi na natin kanina, writer. Tama ka. Eto. Anong sabi mo dito? Studies, oh. May clue word dito. Studies, so nowhere. Di ba? Mastery pa rin ito, di ba? Nowhere. Teacher Alain attended webinars. This is still to gain knowledge. Nowhere pa rin ito. Nowhere, di ba? Wow! Di ba? Nowhere. Teacher Linda makes her own modules. Oh, that is, makes her own organized time. Sorry. Organized time. Dito nangyayari, sa syllabus natin, di ba, may organized time. Di ba? So, si Teacher Linda ay, ano? Planner. Okay? Planner. Ayan. Grade 7 to grade 12, K to 12 curriculum is presented, no? Science subject is presented. Dito, si teacher ay initiator. Okay? The clue word here is memorandums from the higher ups. Tandaan nyo po yan. Memorandums from the higher ups. Teacher Gia effectively taught. Effectively, the clue word here is effectively using the standards and competencies. Therefore, this is innovator. Okay? This is innovator. Ayan. Innovator si Teacher Gia. And we have here, pass a TikTok video of their chosen physical activity. That is, si teacher dito ay, wait. Teacher Jaya, no. Teacher Jaya here is implementer. Implementer. Bakit? Because of the word effectively and standards and competencies. Ano ba kasi sinabi ko dito? Pedagogy. Diba? Pedagogy and the content. Very good. Sorry. Again, Teacher Gia here taught effectively using MTB, the standards, and the MELC. So, pag yan ang tanong, implementor. Bakit? Pedagogy and content. When do we innovate? Depende kung ano yung pangangailangan. So here, innovator. Okay? Innovator. So, drill natin. Listen. Pag sinabi nating nagsusulat, writer. Makes her own modules, writer. Syllabus, planner. Okay? Syllabus, planner. Science and the art, implementer. Okay? The K to 12 curriculum, That's initiator. K to 12, initiator. Doctoral. Knower. Attending seminar. Knower. Again, attending seminars. Knower. TikTok videos ang gamitin nyo sa inyong performance task. Innovator. Okay? Innovator. Make use of Facebook as a platform to express your sentiments in the government. That's still innovator. Okay? Transformative use of technology. So malinaw na. Alam, 'di ba? Alam nyo kung ano yung teacher as curricularist, pero nung binigyan na kayo ng halimbawa, hindi nyo sila maipag-iba-iba. Bakit? Kasi yung naalam nyo, hindi nyo in-apply sa situations. Yun ang kahalagahan dyan, okay? Dapat alam nyo kung paano sila gamitin sa sitwasyon. Yun ang tanungan sa board exam. So, kuha, malinaw na ba? Yes, next item. Every curriculum has its dimension. This is both unplanned and implicit, but its instructional effects are often evident in the student's behavior, values, and dispositions. This dimension is referred to the best close on the stem. So, hanapin natin. Unplanned, implicit. Alam niyo ba kung ano mga salitang to? Ibig sabihin, hindi nakikita. 'Di ba? Hindi observable, hindi nakita. And sino ba hindi nakita dito? Societal curriculum, walang ganyan. Instructional curriculum, institutional curriculum, or the hidden curriculum. Okay, pag-usapan natin ang types of curriculum natin. Ano nga ang sinasabi ni Sir Melvin dito? SALT sa RHW. SALT sa RHW. That's supported, assessed, learned, taught, recommended, hidden, and written. Okay? May isa pa dito, null. Okay? Pero hindi ko na nasali. So, pag sinasabi nating supported, books, di ba? Textbooks. Pag sinasabi nating assess, series of tests. Di ba? Series of tests. Pag sinasabi nating learned, take away ng bata. Again, take away ng bata. Pag sinasabi nating taught, this is the teacher's instruction, okay? Teacher's instruction. Pag sinasabi natin recommended, this is coming from SHED. This is coming from TESDA. This is coming from DepEd Memorandum. Pag sinasabi natin hidden, ano itong hidden? Values ni teacher, okay? Science month. Yung mga hindi talaga directly na pinapakita sa bata pero may natutunan sila. Ang written natin is the lesson plan. Okay? Curriculum. Kuha! That's how easy it is. Again, 7 types of curriculum natin. We have here SALT, RHW, S4, supported A4, assessed, L4, learned, T4, taught, R4, recommended, H4, hidden, W4, written. Drill natin. Pag sinasabi nating books, that's supported. Pag sinasabi naman nating lesson plan, that's written. Pag sinasabi nating series of tests, assessed. Pag sinasabi nating learned, take away. Pag sinasabi nating teacher's instruction, taught curriculum. Pag sinasabi naman po nating CHED, TESDA, DepEd, recommended curriculum. Pag sinasabi naman nating null curriculum, eto yung nag-open ka ng topic at hindi mo tinuloy ang diskusyon. Di ba? Say for example, sinabi mo ang salitang biak na bato, hindi mo pinaliwanag kung ano yung nangyari sa biak na bato. O, di ba? Doon bininta yung katipunan sa halagang 800,000 Mexican peso. Pero hindi mo may matutunan sana ang mga bata doon pero hindi mo tinuloy. Null curriculum ang tawag dyan. Kuha, next item. Ayun. Madali lang ba? Yes. SALT RHW. Next question. Assess series of tests. Yan ang sabi sa board exam. Assess curriculum. Okay? Ayun. Okay pa ba tayo dyan? Ang mga brain cells natin, nag-function pa ba? Lumaban ka ha. Again, walang saysay po ang aking ginagawa rito kapag ikaw ay tulog na. So, please fight for your dreams as I fought for it. Okay? Gagawin ko po ang lahat para tulungan ka, pero tulungan mo muna ang sarili mo first. Laban natin yan. Ayan, sa YouTube. Okay pa ba ang taong bayan sa YouTube? Tingnan ko nga lang. Ayan. So, welcome sa ating members. Shout out muna tayo sa ating members, no? Ayan. Sige, break muna tayo ng konti. Baka malamog kayo dyan sa drills. Ayan. Welcome sa ating mga bagong members. Ayan. Shout out sa inyo lahat. Hi, Sir Brian. Hi, Ma'am Richine. Maraming salamat po sa 10 pesos Val Marzan. Maraming salamat po. Mahalagang mahalaga po yan sa ating operation. Thank you, Ma'am Rosa. Ayan. Sige. So, welcome, welcome, welcome sa ating membership. So, kuha. Buhay pa. Ang katawang lupa. Ayan. 1,000 ang ating viewers from YouTube. Okay. So, patuloy natin ang ating laban. Laban para sa lisensya, laban para sa pangarap, laban para sa ating pamilya. Ayan. Nasaan na ba yun? Okay. There. Next slide. Is it working? Okay. Let's talk about the major patterns and designs of our curriculum. So, pag patterns and designs, ito na lang tandaan nyo, designs, okay? Tatlo yan. We have here the subject. So, pag sinasabi nating subject, ano maalala nyo? Discipline-based, di ba? Discipline. Ano maalala nyo? The broad field, 'di ba? Broad, malawak. Ano 'yung fused, 'di ba? Yung fused. Ano pa? Subject, basta subject, no? Fuse. Etong fuse, this talks about uh, say for example, mathematics, 'di ba? Mathematics, meron siyang algebra, meron siyang geometry, meron siyang trigo, 'di ba? Inisa siya sa mathematics, okay? English, marami naman pong English, pero inisa siya sa English. Ang science ay fused, okay? So, kaya minsan tinawag tong lost identity, di ba? Next, learner-centered o child-centered, di ba? Pag child-centered, activity-based lagi, activity-based, di ba? Child-centered, activity-based. And ang problem-centered natin, life situations to. Life situations. Tandaan nyo, life situations. Again, pag sinasabi nating discipline-based, subject-based. Pag sinasabi naman po nating traditional, subject-based. Pag sinasabi nating activity-based, learner-centered. Pag sinasabi nating life situations and problems, problem-based. Ganun lang kasimple yan. Next. Features nila, we have here the subject-centered. Pag sinasabi nating subject-centered, tandaan nyo po, traditional. Tandaan nyo po, discipline, di ba? Tandaan nyo po, problem solving, this is mathematics, discipline pa rin. The goal of teaching is to be critical consumers of information. Bakit? Si teacher dito is sage on stage. Alam niyo yung sage on stage? Yung parang dispenser ka, ikaw yung pinaka-sentro ng pagkatuto. Ngayon, ang bata na. So, hindi na subject-centered. Okay? Sage on stage, si teacher dyan, dispenser of knowledge siya. Dito sa activity-based or learner-centered, ang bata dito is sentro. Ibig sabihin, ang bida dito si Dewey, di ba? Si Dewey, progressivist si Dewey at si Pistolazzi, di ba? Ayan, at kasali pala si Rousseau. Si Froebel po, kindergarten play, di ba? Kaya kasali siya dyan. Play, kindergarten. Anchored to the needs and interest. Ito, at ito. Okay? The learner is considered as passive. Kanina, kung subject-centered, passive ang bata. Ngayon, not passive, okay? Not passive ang bata dito, okay? Pag naman po, pangatlo, problem-centered. Ang problem-centered, kita nyo naman po, the word problem that talks about life situations, that talks about problems in school and in life, okay? So, problems and problems. Kita, problem-centered. Tandaan nyo, life situations, core values. Tandaan nyo po yan ha. Life situations, and core values. Ayan. Next. So, sagot kanina, Miss Kahayagan often make use of experiential learning rather than rote method in teaching. She is she is thus observed to provide custom-made. Pag eto na, custom-made, ibig sabihin activity-based. Ibig sabihin child-centered. Okay? Tandaan niyo po ha, child-centered. Kasi ang activity-based, child-centered lang din yan. Ang life functions, problem-focused yan. So that is letter B. Yan, next item. Pag-usapan natin yung mga prominent individuals in the curriculum development theories natin. Next. He believed that curriculum includes all experiences. All experiences children have under the guidance of teachers in which a subject matter is developed through social functions. Tandaan nyo to social functions. All experiences. We have William Kilpatrick. Tandaan nyo ang project method. Okay? Tandaan nyo ang project method. William Kilpatrick. Pag si Hollis Caswell naman po, tandaan nyo ang social functions. Okay? Social functions. Harold Drag naman po. Anong tatandaan natin kay Harold Drag? Si teacher dito, no. Whole child, okay? Whole child, okay? Ayan. Pag very charters, subject matter is the most important. Subject matter, ayan. Subject matter. So, sir, bakit hindi very charter? May subject matter naman. Teacher, subject matter daw, dinevelop siya around social functions. So, mas mahalaga ang social functions. Therefore, that's letter baby, 'di ba? Okay ka lang ba diyan, baby? Ayun, sana all, no? So, next item, we have here, Hollis Caswell. O, din natin, project method. William Kilpatrick, social functions. Caswell, whole child. Harold Drag, subject matter. Very charter, preparation to adult life. Bobit, Bobit, preparation to adult life. Bobit, linear method, linear curriculum. Tyler. What about for cyclical curriculum? Wheel, 'di ba? Wheeler. Okay, Wheeler. Yung deductive curriculum, Oliva. Yung deductive curriculum, Oliva. Grassroots approach curriculum, Hilda Taba. Oh, 'di ba? Si Hilda Taba lang yung nasagot mo. Oh, at least alam mo na 'yon. So, pakita natin. Again, pag Tyler, anong sabi ni Sir Melvin dito? Purpose, okay? Ang iyo pong tatandaan, purpose. What educational purposes should the school seek to attain? We have their purpose of the school, extension of the philosophy, organized evaluation. Tandaan niyo po, this is the number one, so this is the first, okay? This is the first purpose. Extension, pag daw graduate ka na, dala mo ng philosophy, okay? Organize and evaluate the curriculum as necessary. Ano ba ang weakness ng Tyler's model? Eto sa kanya linear model kasi ito, 'di ba, linear. So ano ang kaniyang weakness? Process, walang process. Hindi siya nagpo-focus sa proseso, 'di ba? At tsaka walang diagnosis of needs, 'di ba? No diagnosis of needs or reasons. So yun yung weakness dito. Again, tandaan kay Tyler, linear. Hilda Taba, ito yung nasagot nyo kanina, no? Grassroot approach. Ang grassroot approach, bakit nyo to nasagot? Kasi nga po, si teacher dito, pinakamahalaga. The teacher's role here is very important. Bakit? You diagnose what? You diagnose the needs of the child. Tanong sa board exam, anong first kay Tyler? Purpose. Ano ang first kay Taba? Needs. Hmm. 'Di ba? So, first kay Taba, needs. Second sa kanya ang objectives. Most of the time, objectives ang sagot maliban kay Taba. At sa ating developing instructional materials na may Azure at ADDIE model tayo. Okay? So, we have there selecting activities. So, end pa rin siya sa evaluation. Okay? So, tinatanong lang sa board exam dito, first. Mahilig si board exam sa first. Okay? Anong second kay Taba? Objectives. Ano yung first kay Taba? Needs. Sino ang pinakamahalaga dito? Teachers. Participation. Tandaan niyo po ha. Kasi ikaw kasi nagda-diagnose eh. Kaya mahalaga ka dito. Okay? So, we have here Bobit. Bobit. Okay? Pag sinasabi nating Bobit, ano yung sabi ko dito? Adult life preparation. Very good. Pag naman po very charter, ano sabi ko dito? Charter. Sabi niya, ang objectives mo at ang iyong activities ay match. Tandaan niyo po yan ha. Ang iyong objectives at ang iyong activities ay dapat daw match. Ang kay William Kilpatrick, project method or the learning by doing. Di ba sir kay John Dewey yan? Hindi ibig sabihin John Dewey, learning by doing. Eh hindi na pwede kay Kilpatrick. Kayo ha. So Kilpatrick's curriculum also talks about learning by doing, project method. Oliva naman po, sabi ko kanina deductive. Bakit deductive kay Oliva, sir? Kasi nagsimula kasi siya saan? Nagsimula siya sa society and then papunta siya saan? Sa objectives, 'di ba? Objectives. Oh, 'di ba? So that is deductive from the big to the specific need. Kuha? Deductive curriculum. Nagsimula siya sa aims, philosophy, before niya gina-8 ang goals at saka iba pa, no? So, that's all about Oliva. Pag Harold rag from the world itself, rag, whole child, whole child, whole child. Okay? Whole child development. O, di ba? Nasagot nyo? Caswell, social functions and etiquettes. Ang mahalagang etiquettes dito, okay? Ano ba spelling ng etiquettes? Ganyan. Mahalaga ang etiquettes kay Julius Caswell. So, 8. May siyam. Siyam. Wheeler naman po, sinabi ko kanina cyclical, di ba? Cyclical. O, di ba? Hindi pa lumabas, nasabi ko na. Kaya ayoko magpakita ng presentation kasi nababagalan ako sa sarili ko. Pero mandatory, you can review the video, you can repeat the video ha, teachers. Sige, again, drill natin without anything on your slides. Okay ba tayo, Jen? Drill natin without anything on your slides ang ating curricularists. Okay? Sige. Pag sinabi kong whole child, RAG, social functions, Caswell, subject matter, charter, objective should met with your activities, charter. Pag sinabi ko namang grassroots approach, TABA. Pag sinabi kong linear model, Tyler. Pag sinabi kong cyclical model, Wheeler. Pag sinabi kong deductive curriculum, Oliva. Again, deductive curriculum, Oliva. Ano yung first kay Taba? Diagnosing of needs. Ano yung first kay Tyler? Purpose. Again, ano yung first kay Tyler? Purpose. Ano yung etiquettes? Etiquettes. That's for Caswell. Okay? Social functions, Caswell. Project method, William Kilpatrick. Nakasabay ka ba? Yes. Drill from the top tayo. Ayan. Okay. Drill from the top pero may ira-rationalize pa tayo na mga items. Pero at least ma-drill na natin yung mga na-discuss ko na kanina. Okay ba? Ayan. Rag, okay. Sa YouTube ay nakakasagot naman daw. Okay? So, drill from the top tayo. Wala na ko kapa, sir. Of course, naiintindihan kita. Just cater what you can answer. Okay? So, kasi, uulitin mo naman tong video. Tama? Kapag inulit mo 'to, mama-master mo 'to, tama? Okay. Sir, how to become a member? Just message me or you can click the join button there or you can message me on Facebook. Ano yung Facebook ni Sir Melvin? Melvin Usabel Borracho na may 480,000 na followers. Yun lang yung Facebook page, okay, na i-message nyo. Yun yung legit. Yung ibang mga page na gumagawa-gawa, yung mababa ang followers or what, iba. Yung 80,000 followers lamang po yung i-message nyo ha sa mga gustong mag-join sa final coaching. Okay? Sige. Drill from the top tayo, yung maalala ko lang. Okay? Bago tayo mag-rationalize sa items. Okay? So what is the Latin word for curriculum? Correre. Again, what is the Latin word for curriculum? Correre. Sagot. Ayan, correre. Pag sinasabi natin correre, to run a course or what? To run a race. Tama? To run a race. Ano yung 4 phases ng ating curriculum? PDI, planning, designing or organizing, implementing, and evaluating. Pag sinabi kong judge, evaluating. Okay? Judge, evaluating. Pag sinasabi nating historical foundations ng ating education, Ano yung ating mnemonics? PSA, CJ, R, no problem. Tama? Pag sinasabi nating Spanish, religious education. Pag sinabi kong survival, pre-Spanish. Pag sinabi kong more professionals, new society, education for all. That is republic. Okay? Pag sinabi ko namang core values, republic. Pag sinabi kong more professionals, new society. Pag sinabi kong to be at par with global standards, present times. Okay? Present times kasi historical pa tayo. Sabi kong commonwealth, nationalism. Pag sinabi kong self-governance, American, English, American. Pag sinabi ko namang tikvok, Japanese, love for labor, Japanese. What about for punishment? Japanese pa rin, naalala nyo, di ba? Pag sinabi naman ting religious education, Spanish. Pag sinabi nating public system, 1863 Decree of Education. Tama? Ayan, okay. Pag sinabi naman po nating philosophical, from the word itself, philosophy, sino ang ating tatandaan dyan? The metaphysics, ang pinakataas, di ba? Pag sinasabi nating metaphysics, ano yung ating tatandaan dyan? Yung lahat ng beyond natural, metaphysics yon. Okay? Lahat ng beyond natural, metaphysics. Pag sinasabi naman po nating the teacher loves discussion, idealism. What about the teacher loves to lecture? Idealism. What about the teacher loves experimenting? Realism. Or pwede rin pragmatism. Tama? Pag sinasabing the teacher loves reasoning, that's realism under logical. What about the teacher loves the mental processes on how concepts are imagined? That's idealism under cognitivism. Tama? Pag sinasabi naman yung the teacher loves hands-on activities, that's pragmatism. The teacher loves to teach for hours. Essentialism. What do you want to be when you grow up? Idealism. Religion. Perennialism. Non-changing ideas. Perennialism. Philosophies. Perennialism. The truth shall set you free. Perennialism. Okay? Psychological naman tayo. Pag sinasabi naman nating environment. Behaviorism. Outward expression of behavior. Behaviorism. Mental processes. That's cognitivism. What about for Howard Gardner's multiple intelligences? Who am I? Existentialist. Magaling ka sa math. Logical, mathematical. Magaling ka sa mayaw. Bodily kinesthetic. Magaling ka sa puzzles. Visual, spatial. Magaling kang kumanta. Musical. Magaling ka sa ecological data. Naturalist. Diba? Magaling ka sa ecological data. Naturalist learner ka, di ba? Pag sinasabi naman nating whole child, phenomenological, that's humanistic psychology. Ano yan? Humanistic psychology. Okay? Humanistic psychology. Tama ba? Ayan, ang YouTube. Okay, nakakasagot daw sila. Ayan, tama, tama. Okay, so, kaya pa ba? Yes, ayan, okay. O, ano pa ba? Yung reforms, pag-usapan natin. Ano yung nauna sa reforms? The NESC. Ano yung focus sa NESC? Basics, 'di ba? Basics. Ano yung focus sa NESC? Basics. Ano yung NSEC? National Secondary Education Curriculum. Ano yung focus? Yung values. Yung values. Ano naman ang focus ng RBEC? RBEC, core values. Kung ang NSEC, values, ang ating RBEC, core values. Malinaw? Pag naman po IBEC, anong focus? Global standards. Okay? Sige, sagutin mo ko RBEC, NSEC, or UBD, or IBEC. Okay? Pag sinasabi kong to be at par with global standards, IBEC. Pag sinabi ko namang experience to objectives, UBD. Diba? Understanding by design, or the backward one. Backward design, core values. RBEC, values. NSEC, basics. NESC, basic. NESC, globally competitive. IBEC, again, globally competitive. IBEC. What about for SDGs? IBEC, quality education. IBEC. Ano yung batas sa IBEC? 10-5-3-3 ano yung batas sa EBEC? 10-5-3-3 pag-usapan naman natin ang teacher as curricularist. Pag sinasabi nating nag-study ka, masters, that is nowhere. Pag naman po, ah, you organize your time, planner. Okay, what about nagsimula ka magturo sa science as a subject, initiator, K to 12, initiator. What about for art and science of teaching? Implementer, implementer. You're the judge. That is judge evaluator. What about for transformative use of technology? Say for example, nagpa-project ka, tapos sinabi mo you do it in a TikTok video. That is ano, ano yun? Innovator. Okay? Innovator. Again, mastery, that's nowhere. Pag sinasabi nating record keeping, writer. Tama? Yes. Pag sinabi nating creating LPs, that's writing still. Pag sinabi nating making syllabus, may schedule yung syllabus, di ba? Yes, so that is planning, di ba? Planning. Pag naman po, implementing the directives of CHED, initiator, di ba? Initiator. So, effective teaching based on the competencies and standards. That is implementing. Okay? Implementing. Pag sinasabi naman po nating types of curriculum, ilan yon? 8. 7 lang yung naipakita ko pero may null kasi tayong hindi nasali. Ano yung mnemonics ni Sir Melvin? SALT sa RHW. Ano yan? SALT sa RHW. S4. Supported. A4. Assessed. L. Learned. T. Taught. RHW. Recommended. Hidden. And written. Pag sinabi kong LP, written. Pag sinabi kong CHED, recommended. Pag sinabi kong books, supported. Pag sinabi kong series of test, assessed curriculum. Pag sinabi kong take away ng bata, learned curriculum. Pag sinabi kong teacher's instruction, ano yan? That is taught curriculum. Tama? Taught curriculum. Major patterns and designs tayo ng ating curriculum. Pag sinabi kong subject-centered, discipline-based. Pag sinabi ko namang core situations, life situations, problem-based. Pag sinabi ko namang activity-based, activity-based. That's child what? Child-centered. Okay? Child-centered. Curricularist theorist tayo. Pag sinabi kong una kay Tyler, purpose. Una kay Taba, diagnosing of needs. Sino yung pinakamahalagang function ni teacher? Kay Taba. Ano yung ginawa ni Taba? Grassroots approach. Sino yung linear? Tyler. Sino naman yung cyclical? Wheeler. Sino naman po yung deductive? Oliva. Okay? Oliva. Sino naman po yung preparation for adult life daw? Bobbitt. Sino naman po yung objectives must meet with your activities? Charter. Social functions. Caswell. Whole child. Harold Rugg. Project method. William Kilpatrick. Again, project method. William Kilpatrick. What about for progressivist view of curriculum? John Dewey. Tandaan niyo po yan. John Dewey. Ano yung last kadalasan sa kanila? Tandaan niyo po, evaluation. Ha? Again, ang last kadalasan sa kanila ay evaluation. Malinaw yon? Yes. Again, ano yung etiquettes? Kay Caswell. Social functions? Kay Caswell. Ayan, sa YouTube, sa Facebook. Okay pa ba kayo dyan? Nakasabay ba? Palakpakan mo naman ang sarili mo. Again, nakasabay ka ba? Yes, very good. Ayan. Okay. Ayan, nakasabay naman. Nakasabay, nakasabay. Ayan. Sige. So, I think, good na siguro yan, no? Sa discussion natin. Kasi etong karugtong, gawin na lang nating boosters to. Kapag malapit-lapit na ang board exam, isali ko na lang siya sa boosters kasi medyo nakaka-overload na ng information siguro yung akin pong ginawa sa inyo. Baka po ayan, magsasabog na yung mga utak ng mga nakikinig. Nakasabay ba? Kahit konti? Nakasagot ba? Ayan, palakpakan mo naman yung sarili mo. Ibig sabihin, medyo gumaling ka na kaysa sa performance mo nung nakaraan na nakanganga ka lang talaga. Ayan. Ay, grabe ang galing. Okay, ayan. Sana matapatan mo yung ginagawa ko dito na masasabayan mo na ang aking pa-drills, okey? 10 season ko 'tong ginagawa, of course naman na hindi ko pa maisaksak sa utak ko lahat ng mga yun, okey? So ikaw kailangan din na, i-challenge mo yung sarili mo na kung kaya ni Sir Melvin na ako ay estudyanteng ordinaryo lamang. Hindi ako tulad mo na magna cum laude, na summa cum laude. Ako ay cum laude lang po. Pero I don't consider myself intelligent talaga dahil lahat po ng alam ko at inaral ko ay galing lang talaga sa hard work and dedication to know everything about the board exam. So, 'wag kang maniwala na ordinaryong estudyante ka lang hindi ka papasa. Huwag kang maniwala na hindi ka with flying colors ay hindi ka magta-top, no. Board examination is not all about who's intelligent, it's about who's more diligent. Tandaan niyo po 'yan ha, who's more passionate, who's more into it, who's more motivated. Tandaan niyo po 'yan, marami ang cum laude at may Latin honor na hindi pumasa. Bakit? Hindi dahil hindi sila matalino, dahil nagkulang sila sa preparation, nagiging kumpiyansa sila. So ikaw huwag kang sumuko 'no, alam ko na kaya mong ipasa, basta't magsikap, magpursigi, sasamahan kita patungo sa tagumpay na 'yan. Mumultuhin kita during the board examination, I tell you, okey? Tandaan niyo po 'yan. So kaya pa ba? Say yes, kaya ba? Yes, papasa ba? Yes, ito na ba ang huling board exam mo? Yes, oh, harapin mo yang katabi mo at sigawan mo. Again, ito na ba ang huling board exam mo? Sigawan mo, yes, ayan. Sabihin mo nga yung LPT sa pangalan mo. Yun, very good. Ayan. Palakpakan mo naman ang sarili mo kapag nasabayan mo 'to, kapag hindi ka pa natulog diyan, hindi ka pa umalis, palakpakan mo ang sarili mo, congratulations, you're able to make it, okey? So ngayon, pure lecture ang ginawa ko because gusto kong i-emphasize itong curriculum na 'to sa madaling paraan sa na discussion, 'di ba? Hindi pambihira daw, isang semester na inaral nila sa college. Ayan, 2 oras lang sa akin. Ayan, so discussion, eh, drill 'di ba? So review na nga, kayo talaga. Sabi biruin mo 5 months kong inaral 'to, pero ngayon ginawa lang 2 hours. Ayan, sige so laban LBTs, see you tomorrow for your summative test. Ipo-post ko po sa members only group. Sa mga gusto mag-join, you can message the page or sa YouTube ipo-post ko din naman po yung link na ma-click po ng mga members, okay? Sige, so God bless you and maraming salamat po sa pagsama sa akin sa live na 'to. See you next week for the next live. Magsisimula po ang majorship next Friday. So sa mga may major diyan, magsisimula na po ang majorship niyo. Just see the schedule, follow the schedule dun sa private group natin para makita niyo po at makanood kayo sa inyo pong majorship. So this is the 5th session for our September review, for September board examination ng ating teachers. God bless you and mabuhay ang mga soon lisensyadong guro. Maghapunan na po kayo. Alam kong gutom na kayo, okay? Ang karugtong nito ay ipapa-drill ko na lamang sa ating booster drills. Do not worry, I got you covered. Bye-bye, just take down notes. Ingat. Ayan. You're welcome. Ayan, thank you so much sa ating mga star senders at ating super sticker senders. Mabuhay kayo. Thank you so much po sa generosity ninyo, ah. Yan, lifeblood 'to ng ating pagtulong sa mga walang-wala. Thank you so much po sa mga generous nating manunood. Bye-bye. God bless you everyone.